Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's StepsBasic, and welcome back to the Comfy Cozy. Choking on my own spit here, bro. Welcome back to the Comfy Cozy Community Show, where I choke to death. But anyway, hello. First of all, let's get this part out of the way. Sorry, it's been a couple weeks since I uploaded this. There's been a few things going on, and I've been doing my best to keep up with them. But hey, we're having fun with it. We're doing great. Finally finished that one show, but we're going to talk about that later in the announcements. Second of all, question of the day is, what are some of your simple pleasures? And that's what we're going to talk about today. First of all, obviously, I've got no comments from the last week because, well, unpopular YouTube channel as I am. It's fine. I'm not really upset about it. It means I can move right along into the topic of today, which is, of course, our simple pleasures. Like, I was sitting here thinking about it when I was driving the kiddo to work, when I was driving the kiddo to school today, and I was thinking about simple pleasures and the like. And like my new beanie, I made it myself actually. It's a little snug around this part, but I've actually kind of stretched it out to fit properly. But look at that. I made it. I made it all myself. As if it looks like it weren't homemade, right? There's definitely some issues with it, but I like it. And I'm happy with it. And it feels kind of nice, actually, kind of bumpy and whatnot. Probably most important part that I like, that part right there. One of my biggest issues with knitting has been getting past the knit one, purl one pattern. I haven't been very good at getting that to work properly, but I did it. And that is one of my simple pleasures. I know this may not be a simple pleasure. This might be a more complex pleasure, but overcoming a small annoyance, like getting past something that you've been struggling with, but like nothing important, nothing big or anything, but just something that you've been struggling with. And the knit one, purl one that's on the top here has been something I've been struggling with since I started learning how to knit, and I finally nailed it. And I was, yeah. Now the whole cap itself, up until that point up there, is knit 2, purl 2. And that was something that I wasn't particularly good at either, specifically remembering where I was. Now you can see some parts of it. Some parts of it worked out really nicely, and other parts of it just didn't, because I kept forgetting where I was in the pattern. But that's not important. What's important is I actually overcame it, and that's one of my favorite little simple pleasures in life is just overcoming these tiny little small annoyances, and I'm sure every one of us has got one of those. And I'm sure there's probably studies out there that can probably confirm this, but simple pleasures in life need to be embraced and need to be enjoyed, because far too often we brush them aside, not understanding just how important they are to our own lives and whatnot. Like, they make a whole lot more in your life manageable, just indulging in these simple pleasures. Now, like this one, like I said, is probably not a simple pleasure because it's a bit more complex and circumstantial, i.e. I have to have a small unimportant thing that I've been struggling with, and then I have to find a way to get over it. And in this case, the knit one, purl one worked out perfectly, and I was just so happy with myself. But there are other things that are actual simple pleasures, like no strings attached, no tail end, no you have to, circumstances need to work out. And one of those is a good cup of coffee. And I know this definitely is not a universal thing. Some people don't like coffee. Some people like coffee specifically in one way. Some people only use coffee utilitarianly, in a utilitarian aspect. And for me, a cup of coffee I can have at any point in the day, because it doesn't really affect my sleep too much unless I have it like within the last couple hours of the day. And if I miss the sleep there, you know what I mean. Sorry, that's not exactly how I meant to say it anyway. if I have a cup of coffee within the last couple hours of the day, then it will affect my sleep. But anytime before that, then I'm fine. It doesn't really affect my sleep any. I also don't drink as much coffee as most people would think I do. But a nice warm cup of coffee is a good way to help deal with the rest of what the day has to offer. And I know a lot of people joke about this: don't talk to me till I've had my coffee, or I'm running on a coffee engine and it's running low, or stuff like that. The funny mean little things. But to me, I don't operate on coffee. But a darn good cup of coffee can just keep me warm and happy for at least a little while. Maybe not for the whole day, but at least a little while. I remember when I was a kid, I liked school because I didn't have a particularly good home life. So I liked school. So I liked to go to school and be away from home. But I also didn't like school in so much as there was a lot going on at school that I didn't like. But one thing I absolutely loved, and to this day I still do it, and actually had to get back into it because I had stopped doing it for a while, but taking walks. And now this was utilitarian at first, where I would go to school and go home from school. But I would use those walks, those times of me being alone, me just in my own company, me just walking with myself, and just take that time to get my mind right, get myself squared away, sometimes thinking about my stories, sometimes thinking about what I'm going to write next, or whatever homework assignment I have. But for the most part, I was just there in the moment, just walking. And I would remember when I'd get home from my walk after school, I'd walk home and I'd get to the door, I'd pause for a moment, slap a smile on my face, and then go in the door. Because now I'm home, and now everybody's going to want me to be happy, or at least a little bit more excited than what I was. So I walk in the door, hey everybody, how y'all doing? And then, then I can do whatever I needed to do. But those walks in between, from home to school and school to home, were just some of my best moments and some of my most relaxed moments. And they would make it so that I could enjoy the day. And even to this day, I do my walk every morning, except for this morning I haven't done it, and other mornings. And funny enough, even to this point, if I don't get my walk in, I will be a little bit of a grump. Like, I need my walk. My walk is great. And even more than the coffee, like the whole, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. Don't talk to me till I've been on my walk. Although I haven't been on my walk today, so I guess it doesn't necessarily work. But I also do my best to put a face on for everybody so that they're like, oh yeah, he's like, oh, he's pretty cool. Instead of, just being a grump all the time. Maybe when I get to be like 70 years old, I can just be the grump I want to be. I'm not really a grump, but you know what I mean. I try my best not to be a grump. Actually, funny enough, one of the things that I often talk about is how I fight against bitterness, and how easy it is for bitterness to just creep up on me and just make me cranky and angry and annoyed and frustrated with the world and whatnot. And I fight against it, to keep the bitterness away. I don't want you here. This is my life. I'm here. I'm having fun. Leave me alone, bitterness. Begone! Get thee behind me, Satan! And all that other stuff. Let's see. Can I think of another? Oh, my God. There's so many simple pleasures that I can't just think of like a few. I'm going for 3 right now. Just want to make sure I get a decent length video for y'all to enjoy. And I have the time to talk about it. But, there's so many. Like, completing an art project is one of my favorites, and again, circumstantial, but completing an art project, I'm literally on a high right afterwards. I feel like buzzing because it's done. I completed it. It's finally done. The project is over. I'm happy. I'm excited. Now I can see it get completely ignored and bomb in the algorithm, and nobody excited about it. I guess one that would be a bit less circumstantial. Obviously, you have to have a pet, but petting a pet, just taking a moment to just be with the animal that you have chosen to force into your life, and just be with with them for a moment. Let them know that you love them, you care about them. Scritch them behind the ears, scritch them on the head, tell them you love them. and then torment them for the public. Be like, look at this little baby. Isn't she cute? She's so angry at me. She wants to run away. I know, babies. There you go. You're free. And I know there's science behind this one, but like it just lowers your stress, makes you feel better. And they even say like owning a pet will extend your life, make you live longer because it reduces the stress on you and everything. And it's like, I know that there is science behind that. I haven't looked at all of the studies, but you hear enough about them. Maybe it turns out that actually, no, having a pet shortens your life, and it's just everyone has spread this misinformation and tricked everyone into thinking it. But yeah, I wouldn't give up having pets for the world. I love dogs, I love cats, I love basically any animal in the world, except for turtles, because turtles are evil. But we know about that already. But yeah, those are my three, I'd say those are probably my three biggest simple pleasures in life. The things that I do on the regular just to make things bearable, things better, things happier, and calm myself down and just be in the moment. Be the Zen, as it were. But yeah, let me know what yours are. I know I put that at the beginning with the question of the day, but let me know what your simple pleasures are if you feel comfortable sharing. Obviously, you don't have to otherwise. Announcements for today. Obviously, we started Resident Evil 6. Epic. Final Resident Evil. I put up 4 episodes last week, but I have 7 episodes left already recorded. I'm into Leon's story now. I was trying to do Leon chapter by chapter, but each chapter was an hour and a half, and I'm like, that's 2 episodes right there. Ugh. Maybe I should, though. Maybe I should keep doing that. I don't know. Maybe if I double it up to days, so it's like 2 episodes of Resident Evil 6 a day to, put both of those up. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I still have a couple more episodes of Leon or of Chris to get through, so I'm not in any rush yet. Apart from that, obviously, got my new beanie. I'm gonna be making a couple more for friends of mine. Whoever gets the third one is going to get the best one. I tell you what, it's kind of funny. But yeah, that is a plan for what we're doing now. I finished Dread X Collection 5, and I will be editing up the highlights for tomorrow. And we'll be starting up Doom pretty soon. I'm excited about that. I don't know exactly how I'm going to work that one. I know I've played Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal for the channel, but I want to play Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, or Doom 64, and then Doom 3. And then I know I want to play Doom and Doom Eternal again, but also this will culminate in me playing the Doom Eternal, what are they called? DLC. It'll culminate in me playing the DLC for the first time. And I know my buddy, he's been wanting me to play these games for a while, which is why I'm getting around to them finally. And when we do that, that'll be it. Apart from all that, thank you all so much for joining me for this episode of the Comfy Cozy Community Show. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, just poke that like button for me. If you'd like to see more from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And of course, as always, you're more than welcome to leave a comment in the comment section down below. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. When I can, if I can, all that jazz. And tune in next time for more fun at another time. And until then, good night.